On the campus of University of Denver on a beautiful night, 53 degrees, at the University of Denver Soccer Stadium. It's Rapids 2 hosting Sporting KC 2 in match week 4 of MLS Next Pro. Josh Appel with you from Denver. Thanks so much for being with us. And it's a interesting matchup here tonight from University of Denver. You're getting a look at warm-ups here from earlier. It's goalkeeper for Colorado in Ethan Bandry, who is playing against his former team at Sporting KC. Sporting KC comes in 1-2-0, 3 points on the season. Rapids 2, 1-1-1. Rapids 2 off to a frenetic pace as far as games go in the opening month of the season. They're on their second week of 3 games and 7 days already this season due to the U.S. Open Cup. Unfortunately, they fell earlier in the week in the Open Cup, but now they are back home for league play as we take a look at the MLS Next Pro Western Conference standings entering play today. Ventura County in action right now, hoping to start the season a perfect 4-0-0. There you see Rapids 2 in 9th and Sporting KC 2. A slow start to the season after a win on opening weekend. They've dropped back-to-back matches and they come on the road here, hoping to get back in the win column. A hugely important match for both teams as they try and earn 3 points. Let's take a look at our starting 11s first for head coach Eric Boucher in his second season with Rapids 2. Baptiste, Garcia, Baluz, and Dormo, the back line in front of Ethan Bandry, the former member of Sporting KC 2. Marlon Vargas has goals in 3 straight. He's flanked by Amadou and Ricardo Pena. Up top, it's Garcia, Diaz, and Strelnauer getting the start up top for Rapids 2. And now for Benny Feilhaber's club, academy player Ryan Reed making his first career start with Sporting KC 2. Beto Avila, striker up top. Robinson, Bartlett, Rindov, and Clark in front of Ryan Shayway, who started all 4 games, the Georgetown product for Sporting KC 2. Just about ready for kick on the campus of University of Denver, 2,000-seat venue. It was announced earlier this week that this stadium would be the home pitch for Rapids 2 for the 2024 MLS Next Pro season. It's the first match here this year. In fact, it's interesting. Rapids 2 has opened the past 2 seasons with matches against Sporting KC. Last year, Rapids opened the season 3 points and a 2-1 win in Denver over Kansas City, and then later on, the last meeting between the 2 teams, a 4-0 dominant win for Sporting KC. We're underway here in chilly Denver, but a beautiful night. Sporting KC in the powder blues, Rapids 2 in the grays. And KC wants to push the pace early. Eric Boucher saying this is the old stomping grounds. Feels like home field for them. Now, Eric Boucher, we talked this week about just the rigorous schedule to start. Mentioned it's the second week out of 3 that they've played 3 games in a span of 7 days. It's a busy period, but an excellent period at the same time, according to Eric Boucher. They're hoping to bounce back from a disjointed effort against LAFC, and they fell in a penalty shootout. First chance, and it just whistles wide. Anthony Garcia with the attempt. And just missed, putting Rapids 2 ahead early in this match. To the near side, it comes to Jonathan Robinson with 1 assist on the season. Pau Vidal a little bit banged up for Sporting KC. We'll see if he is able to make an appearance off the bench as a sub. He's got 2 goals this year. We just saw Marlon Vargas with a touch. He scored in 3 consecutive matches. And talking about that shootout loss against LAFC, Eric Boucher said they were disjointed. They left some things on the table in a difficult game. He looks at a few positives, and he feels like they should have won, but it wasn't a true depiction of what a Rapids team should be, and they got the result that reflected that. But despite the loss in the Open Cup, Eric Boucher said he was very happy with how the team responded that week, and every guy deserves credit for the work they put out. They were in control of most of the game, didn't feel stressed, even when they didn't have the ball. Feels like they should have won. But the response to the disappointment of the LAFC match was something that Eric Boucher was very pleased with. There's a long ball down the right side, but out of the reach of Malun Gumbale, making his 3rd start in 4 matches this year. You know, it's interesting. It's almost like baseball, where for Colorado, it hasn't been the best start to the season results-wise, and they turn it over in their own end. Here's a chance, and a save made by Bandry against his former team, point blank. Almost a disaster for Rapids, too. A turnover in their own penalty area, and Bandry bailed them out. And one more look. Habibullah had the chance, and Bandry said, nuh-uh. But just to finish that thought, it's almost like baseball for Rapids too, in the sense that because they have so many games in such a short amount of time, they're able to bounce back almost immediately from a previous game. One day ends, the new one starts. Instead of sitting on that LAFC loss in a shootout for a full week, they were able to get back in action and work out some of the kinks before tonight. Marlon Vargas with a touch at midfield. Too far out of the reach of Anthony Garcia, and it comes all the way to Ryan Sheway. Rolls over the touchline for a throw-in for Rapids 2. Patrick Dormo to throw in. By the way, our officiating crew tonight, Marcelo Soto is our referee. Assistant referees are William Atten and Charles Rupert. And Kevin Lewis is our 4th official. These 2 head coaches very familiar with each other. Benny Feilhaber, Eric Boucher. Been around the block a few times. These are always tight battles. They split the 2 meetings last year, but again, that second meeting, a 4-0 thumping by Sporting KC over Rapids 2. Swollen in his 2nd straight start, wearing number 80 in the midfield. Long ball, trying to stretch the field a bit, but Bandry over to clear it away. Tried these long balls, both teams have, and haven't been able to connect yet as the flag goes up here for offside. Baluz, who's impressed in his rookie season, scored a couple of weeks ago. Syracuse product. Blues for Dormo. Strelnauer. Dormo, his cross. Oh, and it just deflected wide. Would have been an own goal. Jacob Bartlett got a head on it. It rolled over the goal line. Unfortunately for Sporting KC, that one just rolled wide. That was almost disastrous. And it's a corner. Here's the corner towards the front post. Rapids got a piece of it, but not on target. And KC is away with it. Sprint up the left side. Habibullah throws it into the middle, but out of the reach of Beto Avila. It was a substitution last week after starting the first 2 matches. Taken away by Kansas City. Swollen for Habibullah, but Baloo stepped in front of it. Kept alive by Gumbale. And a foul. And just a throw-in, excuse me. Comes the service into the area. Baloo's got a piece of it and cleared it away. Played back towards Bandry. In the 10th minute, still looking for our first breakthrough. Each team has conceded 6 goals this season to this point. The season is young, of course. Rapids have put 5 on the board. Kansas City 4. Jacob Bartlett to the right side for Rindov. Gambale. Cut off well by Garcia, and that takes another deflection in a dangerous spot. Been some dangerous instances already in the first 10 minutes right in front of Bandry's goal. And now Dormo is down for Rapids too. Cruz for Robinson. Back for Cruz. Now Habibullah. Swollen to the right side. Now they reset. Bartlett. Rindo. Abdullah with some space. Jonathan Robinson a sliding attempt on the tackle. Schellnauer. And a throw in here for Robinson. Low cross, never got all the way through. Another throw in for Kansas City. Robinson. For Cruz in the middle, now Habibullah. Turn and fire, save made by Bandry. On the shot by Gumbale. Another low cross, and then Baluz gets it away. Cruz. Bartlett now, swings it right. Rindo. Long ball towards the penalty area, but a little too far out of the reach of Ryan Reed. Take one more look at that save. The turn and fire by Malun Gumbale, who has 1 goal this season. Bandry so far has been up to the test against his former club. See that press from Kansas City. Rapids a bit on their heels at the moment. And it's a forced throw-in. So nice job by Kansas City. Bartlett. Down the right side, out of the reach of everybody. And a goal kick. Jonathan Robinson for Habibullah. Pressure, and it's taken away. Here comes Rapids 2. A chance. Rapids 2. A goal. Oh, it's sent high by Alec Diaz. Great takeaway by Ricardo Pena. Got it over to Diaz. Wasn't deflected. He just sent it well high. Unfortunate. Rapids 2 that close to the game's first goal. This part of the match is brought to you by UC Health. With personalized care and locations across Colorado, UC Health is here for you no matter where your story takes you. UC Health, live extraordinary. Foul in the corner, so a free kick here for Kansas City. Big collision there. Both players go down and they get the foul on Rapids 2 in an advantageous spot for a free kick for Kansas City. Strelnauer kind of misplayed it. It deflected back and then two players went down. Beto Avila and Dormo, who's had unfortunately physical match to this point. Habibullah stands over it from about 25 yards out. Here it comes, Habibullah. Never got through the wall. Baluz might have got a piece of it. Robinson with space on the left side. Back into the middle for Habibullah. Trying to put on the brakes, but he was watched closely. Trades with Swallen. And now they switch field. Habibullah. Casey's had the majority of the possession in the first 19 minutes. Rapids 2 has had a couple of chances, though, on counterattacks. Here's a cross towards the middle. It's deflected away. Kansas City still with it, though. Rapids 2 able to deal with the danger there. Habibullah. Nobody pressuring him. Now they come up to Habibullah. Robinson settles it down. Habibullah goes down. That's a foul and another free kick. Dauda Amadou got him. They started quickly. Robinson slides it low, cleared off the line, and then cleared away. Rapids 2 flirting with danger. Kansas City just feels like they're going to break through at some point. Again, looking for Robinson down that left side, but he couldn't corral it. Look at Maya, went off the back heel of Ryan Reed. Throw in for Rapids 2. They've been on their heels the majority of this first half to this point. Here comes Kansas City again. Avila into the front. Habibullah buries it. And it was only a matter of time. Sporting KC 2 on the road breaks through first. It's Habibullah. Great run here by Avila into the middle for Habibullah, and he is not going to waste that for a second. So Habibullah makes it 1-0 on his first of the year. Didn't start the first two matches, did Habibullah, but has been in there for the last two. Avila went down, that's going to be a foul. Here comes the free kick. Swallow to take it. Here it comes, and it's just sent wide on the header by Jacob Bartlett. Victory Field is the setting next week when SKC2 and Dynamo Dos meet in Kansas City. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. Eastern on MLSNextPro.com. Corner for Kansas City. Already up 1-0. Halfway through this first half. Swollen. Through ball, all the way through and over the goal line for a goal kick. Diaz, who had maybe Colorado's best chance, sends it wide. Now Vargas, goals in 3 straight. Garcia. Back for Cruz. Dormo with some space. Towards the middle. Dormo looking for the equalizer, and he buries it. What a strike from Patrick Dormo to the near post. Absolute class. And we are level at 1. One more look. Dormo found the space, left foot, curls it in. Sheway got a piece, but not enough. Just like that, we are all level at 1.
Rapids 2 goals, scored by number 55, Patrick Dormo.
Dormo's first of the season. The back line for Rapids 2, and his young season already has scored a couple of goals. Baluz has one as well, also scored in the Open Cup. It's a tough one probably for Kansas City to swallow, considering how dominant they've been in this half. Chances for more than one. And yet they find themselves tied. Reed is onside against Dormo, puts it in the middle. Anybody home? No. Only gray jerseys. It's Baptiste who sends it away. Garcia, full-on sprint with some room. Anthony Garcia slows it down, tried to get it into the middle, but he was cut off by Rindo. Marlon Vargas, goals in 3 straight. Garcia working. He went down in the box. They let it go. Garcia writhing in pain. It's cleared away by Nati Clark. This part of the match is brought to you by King Soopers, hometown grocer, hometown team. Anthony Garcia went down. He's being looked at right now, tending to that head area. Never want to see that. One more look at what happened. Oh, he took a wrist of Clark to the face. Can't imagine that feels very good. Good to see Anthony Garcia able to get up under his own power. City, 1-0 lead, lost it a few moments later. About 3 minutes between goals. Abibula scored the first, and Dormo scored the equalizer. Clark takes it away. And now KC is on the move. Clark. His cross. To lose that big body, got up there to head it away. And Dormo disposes of it. Abibula, the goal scorer. Has it taken away by Cruz, and now Marlon Vargas starts it for Rapids 2. He sends one. Diaz, can he keep it in? No, he would have been onside. Fortunate, but it did take a deflection off of Kansas City, so it's a throw-in for Rapids 2. Dormo, the goal scorer for Rapids 2, getting set to throw in. At the edge of the 18, it's Vargas in tight quarters, and he lost it away. Dormo steps up to keep it alive for Rapids 2, and he thought about it from there. So did Amadou. Instead, the low cross, make it 4 in a row for Marlon Vargas. And his fourth gives Rapids 2 a 2-1 lead. He is unconscious. 4 matches, 4 goals in league play for Marlon Vargas. And what a find by Noah Strelnauer. Just 10 minutes ago, Kansas City took a 1-0 lead. Since then, Dormo and Vargas have answered. And now Rapids 2 playing with a lead at home.
Colorado Rapids 2 goals scored by number 39, Marlon Vargas, in the 31st minute.
Now to Amadou for Rapids 2, just picked up a yellow.
Your attention please, a yellow card has been issued to number 45 of the Colorado Rapids 2.
Jonathan Robinson, his low cross. Handled by Rapids 2 and cleared away, but not out of the woods yet. Shot deflected from Cruz. Garcia find the touchline, but it's a throw in for Kansas City. Bartlett. Reed around Balluz. Reed, the cross deflected. He wanted a handball, won't get it. And now Balluz, certainly the size advantage over Reed. Like that Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge photo standing next to each other. Balluz and Reed. Let's see one more time. The cross by Reed. Academy player in his first start. Did that make contact? Was that a handball? No was the decision from Soto, our referee. This part of the match is brought to you by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, let's go places. Josh Appel with you from University of Denver as bodies fly everywhere. And a foul is called. Eric Boucher is about to storm the pitch. If they didn't get that whistle on a yellow, hand it out to Jacob Swallen, Kansas City. You know, we were talking with Eric Boucher earlier this week, and he said, you know, I'm not really sure about KC this year. I don't know much about him. Obviously, a lot of roster changes are very common around this league. As Robinson puts it in the middle for Javi Bula, deflects around, and Rapids 2 able to get away for a moment. Clark keeps it alive, though. Cruz, and it results in a corner. But just to finish that point, Eric Boucher was clear. It is about them tonight. They want to try and be better at the press. They're comfortable going long and quick. If the legs play a role, I mean, again, this is a team that's, for the second time already this season, they've played 3 games in 7 days. As the corner is over everybody's head, Robinson chases it down. Avila. That was deflected by Vargas, so a corner again. Eric Boucher said, let us be tired. We got to find that deep down and play through it. Second straight corner. Still dangerous, miss attempt on the clear, but now they get it away. And it has been a lot of that so far in this first half. Rapids 2 leading 2-1, but not for lack of opportunity for Kansas City. They have dominated possession in this half. Dormo, who had the first Rapids goal, loses it there. By the way, we have some updates for you in the Generation Adidas Cup. Philadelphia Union U17s won the championship bracket final. First ever back-to-back U17 championship bracket winners. Inter Miami beat LAFC to win the U17 Premier Bracket Championship. Chicago Fire beat SKC to win the U15 Premier Bracket Championship. And Valencia beat Toulouse to win the U15 Championship Bracket. So congratulations to those 4 teams. A wonderful season Generation Adidas Cup. 2-1 here in Denver. Abibullah, who has the goal for Kansas City. Goals coming for KC in the 21st, and then for Rapids the 24th and the 31st. Dormo and Marlon Vargas scored in 4 consecutive matches with his goal tonight. Collision and a foul on Rapids 2. They got it started quickly while everybody was still down, and the flag goes up and it's offside, so KC maybe moving a little too quickly. Benny Feilhaber not happy with something with the officiating crew. He's pleading his case to the 4th official. Cruz absorbs the contact but turns it over, and they do get a foul. Ethan Bandry the start in goal against his former team. Alec Diaz looking for a redemption. Diaz puts on the brakes. Into the middle. Cruz resets with Baluz. Anthony Garcia. Baptiste. Strelnauer. Back for Baluz. 41st minute of the first half. Garcia got stood up. And KC is away. Back for Bandry, the keeper. Touch passing. Dormo couldn't quite corral it against Reed. Ryan Reed. And a foul. Abibullah went down courtesy of Baluz. Great ball, but the flag comes up for offside. Would have been a tie game. The flag was up. forward. Here comes Rapids 2. Diaz. Long range, right on, and a save made. Big rebound, cleared away. Winding down in the first half. 2 unanswered by Patrick Dormo and Marlon Vargas for Rapids 2 after Cameron Habibullah. KC up 1-0 in the 21st minute. KC, you love the start. You get majority possession. You take an early lead, but you concede 2 since. And now Garcia with space. Garcia leading the attack. Garcia for Diaz. Diaz through the wickets and in the back of the net. 3 unanswered for Rapids 2. And Diaz makes up for his miss earlier by depositing that one and widening the gap between Rapids and KC. Great ball through the wickets, through the 5-hole. And Rapids have really turned it around here in this first half.
What are we doing?
And if you're KC, you gotta wonder some of those missed opportunities earlier. Now really behind it now. Coming off of a 3-1 loss against Ventura, a 2-1 loss against St. Louis City. The last 2 weeks after an opening 2-1 win over Dynamo Dos. For Diaz, his first goal of the season now has a goal and an assist on the young year. And it looks like Diaz will get booked. You know, besides Marlon Vargas with 4 goals now and Joshua Baluz with 1, Rapids 2 finally has a 3rd different goal scorer this year.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes.
You hear 4 minutes of added time. Taken away. Marlon Vargas already with 1. Does he have a second? Here's Diaz now into the middle. Strelnauer couldn't get to it before it was sent away. Rapids 2 still on it though. Garcia dispossessed. And a throw in for KC.
A yellow card has been issued to number 47, Alec Diaz, in the stoppage time.
Turned over Diaz. And Habibullah, the KC goal scorer, takes it away himself and then almost breaks Diaz's ankles and then fires one deep for nobody. We have a whistle back behind the play. Against Rapids 2. Reed. Into the middle, cleared away easily. Throw in here for Rapids 2, or are they calling a foul there? They may have gotten the foul. You know, Ethan Bandry wants this win against his former club. Abibula. The goal, the first of the match in the 21st minute. Looked like KC was off and running. They've conceded 3 in a row since then. And there is the final whistle in the first half. Our score at the half, Rapids 2 with a 3-1 lead over SKC 2 at the break. Tuesday, we moved our first MLS Next Pro match to the Generation Adidas Cup site, and lots of the young teams got a taste of pro soccer in person. Michelle Montaigne tells us more from Florida.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco, como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, pon la mano en la cabeza, sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Rapids lead Sporting KC at the break. We'll have halftime highlights and more on the other side.
Welcome to Bradenton, Florida, home of the Generation Adidas Cup. We have Inter Miami 2 taking on Orlando City B in the first ever professional match at the GA Cup. Plus, with MLS Next Pro being the league of innovation that it is, we are debuting a brand new technology on today's broadcast. For the people watching in the stands here at IMG Academy, well, those GA Cup teams who are here get to see what the opportunity of playing professional soccer looks like at the next level. And for those players in the MLS affiliated academies, well, this is a perfect taste of what is next on this pathway to pro. MLS Next Pro SVP of Operations, Ali Curtis, shares more on the success of this pathway to pro.
It's just a great opportunity for all these young players to see what the next level is and what the next step is. You know, when you think about the pro player pathway, we've got some players from MLS Next that are on the bench that are playing on the field in Next Pro and then also in MLS. So it's just a great example of development and what needs to happen as the game grows and evolves.
And it's about creating opportunities for these players and for this league to try new things. We were talking earlier about how do we create this into a huge event? You know, does this turn into the kickoff for all of GA Cup? You know, those are the kinds of ideas that we're talking about because these players deserve that platform.
On the other end of that pathway to pro, the academy kids in the stands, watching the players that they one day hope to be.
Yeah, it's super cool to see where I want to be in the team coming here to play. It's definitely awesome to see and experience that. And even know some of the players, like I get to train with them every day. It really inspires me to watch them like day by day and see where they started and where I'm really in like the same spot. Just got to keep going up.
The amount of competition and energy it brings is absolutely crazy. And we get to see another like area of pro in front of my eyes instead of on TV. It's crazy. Like these kids that are my age they're on the field. And it's crazy how far they've come.
As for the action on the pitch, Alejandro Flores opened scoring in the 22nd minute, and Inter Miami never looked back, posting a 2-goal shutout over in-state rival OCB. Post-game, the man of the match talked about how special this one was.
I'm really excited, It's such an amazing team, and we're just really happy we got the result and taking the 3 points home. Being
back here playing in the Generation Adidas Cup landscape, how is it different this year versus when you played here as an academy kid?
It's really great. Definitely bring back memories. You always think about it, about how far you've come, and I guess you just gotta keep going and not looking back.
That's amazing. To be honest, the reason why our staff coach wake up in the morning and go to the club is just for seeing them smiling, all together. It was a 17, the MLS 2. We had today the opportunity to give minutes to Franco Negri and Benjamin Cremaschi, who are first-team players both, and we work as a club. Everybody belongs to our club, and it was a special moment to see the club celebrating away against our direct opponent.
A competitive match on the pitch caps off another historic milestone for MLS Next Pro. I'm Michelle Montaigne saying so long from Bradenton. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the University of Denver. At the break, it's 3-1 Rapids 2 on top of Sporting KC 2. We'll have halftime highlights and more on the other side of this break.
All right, MLS store, I need something fresh and clean. Let's see what you got. I need that in my size. So I like this. Cream on cream. The fit is cold. I'm ice cream. You like that?
Vamos, dale pues, mamá ya, muévete más loco, mozo, lo, tú lo sabes, así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Welcome back to Denver, 3-1 at the break. Let's take a look at our highlights here in the first half. First 20 or so minutes, not much doing. KC really dominated the first 20 minutes, almost scored here off the early turnover. Habibullah was denied by his former teammate Ethan Bandry. And then it was Habibullah who later, again, Bandry tested on this one. Cruz with a turnover. This was one of the first opportunities for Rapids 2. Diaz couldn't believe he missed that point-blank chance. And here was the Habibullah goal, and it was all positive for Sporting KC at this moment, but things turned quickly. Just 3 minutes later, it was Patrick Dormo on this play, given a ton of room, scoring his first of the season with a beautiful shot that got by Ryan Shayway. And that leveled us at 1. Here, later on, Strelnauer to Vargas. Marlon Vargas, 4 games played this year, 4 goals scored. And then it was Diaz with some redemption. Not yet, but in just a moment for that 3rd goal. Here it is, Alec Diaz with the 3rd through the wickets of Ryan Shayway, and that's where we stand at this moment. Here are first half stats. 6 total shots for both. Shots on target favor Rapids 2, but again, KC has had plenty of chances in that first half. We'll see if they can climb their way and fight their way back into this in half number 2. We'll take a look at what's ahead in MLS Next Pro after one last halftime break. 3-1 here in Denver.
Vamos, dale pues, mamá ya, muévete. Mueve loco, mozo, lo, tú lo sabes. Así es, pon la mano en la cabeza. Sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Welcome back to Denver. 3-1, Rapids 2 leading at the break. As we take a look. One last match last night came down to the wire. Here are the highlights from Arlington, Texas. We were on the call for that one. Went to a shootout. North Texas down a man. Let's check it out. The town, and they break through first. I was busy telling you about Generation Adidas. Towards the box, oh, they got it! Unbelievable! A desperation ball into the box. It took a deflection and went into the back of the net. Here we go. The hesitation, it works. Beganski off balance. And again, Beganski guessed right. He might have got a piece of it, but it beats him. And Isaiah Parker makes it 3 for 3 for North Texas. Gets the go-ahead. And he keeps us going. So here's what we got coming up in MLS Next Pro. This is match week 5's schedule. Wednesday, things kick off with FC Cincy and Revs 2, 6 p.m. Eastern. 3 matches on Wednesday, followed by 1 each on Thursday and Friday. A couple on Saturday, Chattanooga and Inter Miami, and then Huntsville against Crown Legacy. Kickoff is about to take place for half number 2. Can Rapids 2 hang on at home, or will SKC pull off a miracle down by 2 on the road? Cameron Habibullah got the scoring started in the 21st minute, and then 3 unanswered in the final 20-ish of the first half for Rapids 2. This be an early chance for KC. Fired on, but gobbled up by Bandry, the former member of Sporting KC. Habibullah trying to catch up to it, but Balouz cuts him off, plays it towards his keeper, and then it's cleared away. Here comes a race down the left side. It's Sebastian Cruz. Cruz and a big save by Bandry. It is a corner, but Bandry got a piece. Something. Chance on the corner here for KC. Love an early strike. Here it comes. The header! Pinballing around and finally cleared. Could have been a great chance for SKC, but unable to get one on target. Reed gets shoved off by Garcia, and it will be a goal kick. Race for it down the far side. It's won by Bartlett, but he's cut off by Strelnauer, who's had a strong match for Rapids 2. We get a whistle and a foul.
Your attention, please. Sporting Kansas City making 4 changes at the half. Entering the game, number 39, Ethan Bryant. Number 31, Luis Flores. Number 74, Damar Montal. And number 41, Carlito Ceylon. Leaving the game for Kansas City, number 35, Jonathan Robinson. Number 80, Jacob Swallen. Number 32, Nathaniel Clark. And number 36, Ryan Shuey.
They make a goalkeeper change? I think they did. Wow, you don't see that very often. Carlito Ceylon now in goal. The cross. Settle down. Cleared away from Baptiste. So Flores, Bryant, Montout, and Ceylon now in for KC. A goalkeeping change to go along with 3 other subs. Around the right side, it's Avila. His cross was blocked, he gets it back. Yeah, it's offside on Reed. Lose with the free kick. Plays it back to his keeper, Bandry, who and is trying to beat his former team. Throw in upcoming for SKC. Garcia catches up to it in the corner. Fired on goal, and Bandry makes the save on Habibullah. Dormo has the first Rapids goal. Bryant. Errant pass. Strelnauer. And his pass goes away from everybody. Beto Avila trying to create. Comes all the way through. A chance. And a corner.
Leaving the game, number 50, Ryan Reed.
Osvaldo Cisneros checks in. Final substitution of the match for KC. Here comes the corner. Header straight on, but right at Bandry. This part of the match is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. Vargas has a goal tonight. Looking for Baptiste. Baptiste went down. His shot was deflected, and it is a corner. Corner, not much doing so far. It took a deflection on the shot off of Beluz. Rapids has to reset. KC gets something cooking as this match approaches 1 hour old. Vargas looking for Diaz, but off his line, the new keeper, Carlito Celan, corrals it. Garcia has to turn around and play it back. Diaz, the flag up though. He still sent it into the net, and that's going to anger SKC. They want a card, they won't get it. Garcia. Vargas is on. Vargas looking for two. Won't find it there. Rapids 2 up next. Head west for a matchup with Timbers 2 at Providence Park in Portland, Oregon. Our coverage begins at 5 p.m. Eastern only on MLS Season Pass. Taken away by Garcia. KC wanted a handball. Garcia goes down. Good defending. Match is kind of falling apart a bit here. Lacking any kind of continuity, any kind of cohesion. Shot was deflected, but right to Bandry. Can't quite tell who is down for Rapids. It looks like Dauda Amadou, but here's again the chance for Garcia. Couldn't quite get it on target. Ooh, nasty collision there with Ethan Bryant. Habibullah, who has the goal for Kansas City. Tote. Couldn't find Habibullah. He had to recover and reset. Sebastian Cruz up top for Ethan Bryant. KC needs just one breakthrough to make this a whole different feel, and they may have a chance here with a free kick from about a little over 30 yards. KC wanted to hurry up, but they were in front of the spot. And referee Soto had the map. Could this be the moment that KC gets back in this game? Here it comes. They got the chance, but the header was off target. Now Bartlett slides it through. Dealt with for the moment. Sebastian Cruz chases it down. And it's right on Bandry, and Habibullah puts his head in his hands. Baptiste. Strelnauer gets to it and then turns it over to Habibullah. Foul down there in the corner on Baptiste. SKC will have a free kick from that spot.
Let me tell you, I wanted to fit. I wanted to stay like, trust me, real world.
Take as long as you want. Get a master's.
Cruz for Habibullah. Habibullah scores! A brace for Habibullah. And in the 68th minute, don't go anywhere. SKC has made it a one-goal game on the road. Habibullah's second on a great ball from Cruz. This part of the match is brought to you by Coca-Cola. For great taste with Coke Zero Sugar. Now things getting a bit more tense. SKC got the goal they needed. Now can they find the equalizer on the road? From up 1-0 to down 3-1. And one shot away from from leveling things. Baptiste. Can Colorado find that insurance goal? Not that time. Bryant. Now Cruz, who assisted on the second Habibullah goal. Down the right side, Cisneros looking for the equalizer. Cisneros into the middle. Too much on the pass, and now Rapids 2 can start the counter. Anthony Garcia around Montauk. Garcia for Diaz. Working around Bartlett, who cut him off nicely, and KC survives that. This part of the match is brought to you by AAA. Expect something more. Habibullah has both KC goals. And it's a corner for KC. Comes the corner. Punched away. KC still has possession. Towards the back post. Over the head of Gumbale. Anthony Garcia. Looking for Strelnauer. It was cut off. Is this the opportunity? Is this the moment? Aggressive, maybe too aggressive, and we're tied! Unbelievable! Avila levels it at 3 in the blink of an eye. Aggressive Bandry off his line, took maybe a little hit And the ball deflected right to Avila, who had a wide open net. And we are level at 3. What fight by Kansas City. From up 1-0 to down 3-1 to tied 3-3. Got to wonder if fatigue is starting to be a factor for Rapids 2.
Attention for substitutions, Colorado Rapids 2 making 3 changes. Entering the game, number 9, Colton Swan, number 40, Robinson Aguirre, number 46, Facundo Nunez. Leaving the game, number 49, Antoni Garcia, Ricardo Pena, and number 8, Noah Strellenauer.
So you hear the substitutions. Facundo Nunez also into the match. Recently signed, arrived on Tuesday afternoon. Played 39 minutes in the Open Cup match. Spent 3 seasons with Cerro Largo FC in Primera Division. Made his pro debut in 2021 at just 15 years old. Brand new game, 3-3. Abibula a brace. Avila tied it at 3 for KC. They're the 2 goal scorers in baby blue. Dormo, Marlon Vargas, and Alec Diaz, the goal scorers for Colorado.
Roberto Avila in the 74th minute.
Abibula just picked up a yellow as well. Foul here just outside the penalty area, and another advantageous spot for a free kick for KC. This from about 25. 78th minute. It's been a fun one here in Denver. Habibullah to take it. Habibullah forces Bandry to make the save, and it results in a corner. Comes towards the back post, unmarked! KC has the lead! It's Avila again! From down 3-1 to up 4-3. 3 unanswered in the second half.
At the 75th minute, a yellow card has been issued.
Unmarked. 2 of them, all alone in front. You don't want to leave Avila. And the captain puts his team in front. Topsy-turvy, back and forth we go tonight. What a turnaround tonight. It looked like Rapids could coast to the finish. Instead, Sporting KC has stormed all the way back to take the lead with 3 unanswered in the second half. Each team has scored 3 unanswered tonight. Habibullah and Avila both have a brace. And Cruz goes down.
Are we watching the same game? What the hell? They tripped each other. Yeah, imagine being blind, ref. 2 different games.
And now Cruz will have to be tended to after he collided.
Okay, ref's a joke.
So Romo in. One of 2 substitutions for Rapids. Alvarado for Amadou as well. So each team has made its allotment of substitutions. Good to see Cruz able to get up. Still favoring that leg though. Final push to the end. Can Colorado find the equalizer, or will KC pull off an improbable road win? Never know what you're going to see on a nightly basis in MLS Next Pro. Match week 4 has certainly delivered.
Attention, for substitutions, Colorado Rapids 2, making a change in the 79th minute. Entering game number 72, Miguel Alvarado, and number 52, Andre Romo. Leading the game for the Rapids, number 55, Patrick Romo, and number 45, Dara Amadou.
Deflected away and then cleared. Gary had it taken away. Vargas was one of the goals, kept it alive. Aguirre. It's taken down, and here comes Habibullah. Looking for insurance for Kansas City. He has 2 tonight. Goes down, foul, free kick, and a yellow. It's on Romo.
We do not have a sub. If it's ahead, we have a sub. If it's ahead, we have a sub.
So this free kick, good chance for Kansas City to widen the gap. Here it comes, right at Bandry. So Cruz comes in, or goes out, excuse me. It's an injury sub. KC was out of substitutions, but because of the injury, they're able to sub Ethan Schaefer. Now another KC player is down.
Your attention please, a yellow card has been issued to number 52. Colorado Rapids 2, Andre Romo in the 84th minute.
Ethan Bryant stands over it. 86 minutes in the books. Into the box and just past Beto Avila.
Substitution in the 84th minute. Entering the game, 81, Ethan Schaefer. Leaving the game, number 98, Sebastian Cruz.
Here comes Javi Bull looking for the hat trick, and he's got it! What a night from Javi Bula. And KC, it's 4 unanswered in the second half, and they are just moments away from a huge road comeback and 3 points. Unbelievable comeback by KC in the second half. And again, you just gotta wonder if it's the fatigue that's setting in for Colorado. So many games, such a short amount of time. And Javi Bula, who got the scoring started, scored the second goal as well, gets the 5th. And his hat trick has given KC insurance.
Scoring Kansas City 2 goals, scored by number 47, Cameron Kabalua, in the 87th minute. Colorado Rapids 2, substitution in the 7th minute. Entering the game, number 56, Nate Jones. Leaving the game, number 47, Alec Diaz.
Alec Diaz, one of the goal scorers, he made it 3-1 late in the first half. It looked like it was all Colorado at that point, just having to close it out in the second half at home. They are faltering here, and then some. After scoring 3 unanswered, they've allowed 4 unanswered to lose the lead, potentially the game. Benny Feilhaber's got to be very pleased with his effort in the second half. Vargas, who unfortunately for him will have his night overshadowed, scored his 4th goal in 4 matches. But it's going to come in what'll likely be a loss. Chance, potentially, for Colorado. Not there.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum of 5 minutes.
5 minutes of added time.
Second half.
Will we see a miracle? Or can SKC hang on? What a performance by them on the road tonight. Habibullah, who has the hat trick. Down the right side, Cisneros. Back for Habibullah. Whistle here, Habibullah went down. Doesn't get any easier for Colorado. We said it earlier, they go on the road next to Portland. KC is back home against Dynamo Dos, they already beat this year. This must be a cathartic victory. Benny Feilhaber and company. You gotta imagine Eric Boucher very disappointed with how this second half transpired. That's a foul and probably a card, and it is. That should be a handball, and they let it go. Huh. Must have decided that the arm was in a natural position. Definitely looked like there was contact there with the ball on the arm, potentially the forearm. Let it go.
Attention, please. A yellow card has been issued to Sporting Kansas City 2. Number 31, Luis Flores.
Here, Luis Flores getting the yellow. Just awaiting the final whistle here in this improbable second half comeback by SKC. Entered the half down 3-1, and they score 4 unanswered. Open up a 2-goal advantage. Habibullah a hat trick. Beto Avila with the other 2. KC puts a halt to this 2-game losing streak in seconds. And that'll be a goal kick. There was the final whistle. That'll do it. Full time here from the University of Denver. What a comeback for Sporting KC. They win it 5-3 with 4 unanswered goals in the second half.
The score at the end of the match. Sporting Kansas City 5 or Colorado Rapids 2.
An incredible road performance from SKC. Colorado Rapids dropped to 1-2-1. Sporting KC improves to 2-2-0. It's time for our man of the match presented by Adidas, and there's no doubt about it, Cameron Habibullah, who didn't start the first 2 matches of the year, starting his 2nd consecutive match, scoring the hat trick with 2 in the second half. This one salted it away. A legendary performance from Habibullah tonight. Pickpocketing Aguirre. Scoring the hat trick for Sporting KC 2 and earning them 3 points on the road. That'll do it for us here from Denver. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Appel. Once again, our final score, SKC 5, Rapids 3. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Good night, everybody.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.